Welcome back to You The Side Sports.
685, baby.
685.
Let's go.
Toa Samoa.
Talk to me nicely.
Honestly,
Nicely.
who's been cheeky to me? Who's been cheeky to me? Nah. But from before we even start talking about the game,
Yep.
we have to salute our Tongan brothers for starting this movement.
Yep.
For inspiring
Well, inspiring.
our
man.
top,
man.
A
our
generation.
Jason
our top
Tamalolo,
NRL players.
Andrew Fafita.
Okay,
Without
so
them,
man, they've started this revolution, and even Tamalolo in the last Pacific Test on when they played New Zealand,
Yeah.
he even said it.
Yeah.
You know, if we could get the Samoan boys on board, honestly, the international game will go from strength to strength, and that's exactly what happened. So in saying that, it's all about the tour, baby.
Rivalries
about
is
the
important in
six.
sports. Eh?
685.
Rivalries is important in sports.
No,
And-
yeah, I do agree with you. Give Tonga their flowers with their props. They started the movement in 2017,
Yep.
and they went as far as we are right now to the semis and fell
Yeah.
short to England. And you know,
Hopefully
how-
we can change that
how-
narrative
yeah,
this week,
you
eh?
know,
But
how fitting is it that we come up against England in the
Yeah.
semi-finals, and hopefully we can do justice to
Toko also.
to,
Yeah,
to the Tongans. And
brothers, let's watch the highlights from the game.
Yeah, let's
Just
do
a
it.
quick reaction for you two who
it's
didn't
still
get up.
685 there.
Brought to
And
you
watch
by
the game.
Kazoo.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Just like this morning.
Boom.
Man.
Short
Maybe
ball.
one
Hey.
Yeah, Milford had that
What
on the
a
string,
ball.
eh?
Beautiful line.
But he still had work to do to get into the end zone.
Yeah.
Logan Brothers.
Logan
One of my
Brothers.
favorites growing up, man.
Nah, that was a great
Logan
ball
Brothers.
by Milford.
Logan Brothers, mate.
And then Fanua Blake,
The beast,
Warriors
man.
captain.
Not hard to be a captain of that. Club.
This
Oh,
captain.
this is actually a
that's
try.
a great ball.
Oh,
Man, this is probably
That was well summed up by Will Hapuari, eh?
that phase was the best the Tongans played.
Yeah.
It was. It really was. They look. Yeah. Don't want to bash the bros. They're doing it tough already.
I thought he was
Man,
close to
Junior
getting over the line.
He actually surprised me. Eh?
Yeah. Luai, man, you have,
Romy!
Bink.
you have to tackle him, eh? You have
Yeah.
to get him to the ground straight away.
Wax City.
Because once he gets that step going, it's too hard to get him.
He's
Eh?
got itchy feet though.
Daddy
Yeah.
loves you.
Daddy chills. Yeah, now this try annoyed me.
Yeah.
I
This
thought
try
it-
really annoyed me.
I thought this
It
was
was too easy. Look
This
at
was
this.
a great kick by Sonny Luke, though. He saw up and saw that Suoli'i was on the line, and he just stabbed it behind him.
Hillary's finest.
Who?
Siwa.
Oh.
Takeaho.
I don't. Yeah.
Milford's defense.
This penalty was a bit.
What did I say about Milford's defense?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was
He
offside.
aimed up this game for sure.
Who was offside there? Was it Milford?
I think the whole line.
Nah, this run though. Oh.
boom.
How are you 18?
Get off me.
He just
Oh,
put,
19,
Get off
19.
me right now.
he just put himself.
Mhm.
Oh man. This is a highlight that's going to be a part of his highlight
There's gonna be
package for the
some
rest
sore
of his
bodies.
career.
To think he's only 19,
Yeah.
throwing off
What a
grown ass
build, eh?
men.
Better than 19-year-old Falau.
I reckon they're the
hey,
same.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
This kick went short than I thought was
Bizarre.
intended. But bizarre.
That was a little bit lucky, but you have to put yourself in those positions.
Yeah.
Ah.
Now this
Yeah.
is a try, man.
Yeah.
Probably try of the
It
semi-finals.
was a poor kick at first, but then
quarterfinals.
yeah.
This ball, eh?
Sully
Yeah.
just stepped on the gas, eh?
What a try.
Is it good to see him back, Eza? Sione?
Yeah,
That's
for
all.
sure.
Cronulla boys.
Man, you guys needed him this year, eh? For his meters at the back, but what a
18,
game, though.
20.
18-20.
Samoa
18,
through
20.
to their first semi-final.
Semi-finals.
Yeah.
Kazoo match day highlights.
Shout out to Toa, man.
Always love
what a great game.
love to our Tongan brothers, but we never forget. We never forget the memes that were posted.
Sven, chicken to me.
The 660 memes. We don't forget those memes. And I saw one today, and I cracked up. It was Samoans fill up the car parks, but we fill up stadiums. And then someone replied, "Well, now you guys can fill up the airport seats, the airplane seats, and go home."
Man, that airplane meme that was going around was
That
crack
was,
up,
yeah.
man.
And what I like about it, it's just friendly banter,
Yeah,
eh?
it's
You're not
banter.
attacking the players.
Yeah.
You're not attacking
Yeah,
their
yeah.
families, their personal lives. You're just bantering back and forth, and that's what makes sports
It's just
cool, eh?
fans on fans,
It's
so.
the rivalries. It's
Ah.
the pride and the traditions behind it.
Ah.
It's pretty cool.
Who were your standouts for the game?
MILF.
Milf, eh?
Yeah, it has to be.
Milf had to step it up though. I think he had to answer a lot of questions coming into this World Cup,
Yeah.
and then after that English performance,
Yeah.
So
yeah, and then to back it up though, and then his defense is what actually
Yeah.
helped the tour today more than his attack.
I must say, I'll put up my hand and say I'm not the biggest Anthony Milford fan. I've always said Luai should be the 7.
Yeah.
Luai should be the 7 and Chanel be the 6. But yeah, he really proved me wrong. And yeah, he
And it wasn't the
Definitely man of the
Milford of
match, eh?
old. It wasn't the Broncos
Yeah.
Milford 2015 where he
wasn't
doing it
stepping
all
everyone.
himself,
when he was unbelievable. It was just doing the little things, kicking at the end of the sets, defending, bringing his line up,
Yeah.
making spot tackles.
Yeah.
He had a few. He put on some hits too, but also just supporting Romy.
He
Yeah.
did a
And
real
the-
halfbacks game, eh? He
Yeah.
actually managed the
Nothing
game.
flashy.
Yeah, it reminds me of Cooper Cronk, like does nothing special, just like
Whoa.
stares you around the park.
Did you just say he reminds you of Premiership winning Cooper Cronk? Is that the Cooper Cronk you're talking about?
Now I'll say my look, he made a few mistakes in this game, but Jalen Sua to me, like I've always said that Tonga had better second rowers.
And he aimed up, eh?
And he aimed up
Yeah.
big time, and like that, it made me so happy to see him perform.
Nah, you're
Especially, he was at the Dragons this year, and he was a little bit underwhelming in terms of his performance, and he knows himself. So to see him step up on the world stage in the quarterfinals, man, that was really good to see.
Yeah, mine was probably the captain of the team, eh? Junior Polo.
Yeah.
He really
When he
likes.
set Talmas?
Solid.
He what? Say it again.
Nah.
He set Talmas on it.
Nah, honestly, he led the way forward for us. Eh? Like
Yeah.
he set the platform early.
Yeah.
He took it to that forward pack, and that
Yeah.
forward pack was supposed to dominate us. Eh?
I love it when Polo's running like that.
Yeah.
When he's running the back, when he's doing the tip off out back, sometimes it misses the point.
Yeah.
But when he's running up the middle,
Just
or
gotta
when
roll
he's-
up your sleeves
Yeah,
and
when
just
he's-
And
set
he
the
honestly,
platform,
he took
eh?
it to that forward pack. Eh?
Yeah.
And he needed to in a game like this. Eh?
Yeah.
Especially
Josh
with-
Proppers as well when he came off.
Yeah.
When he came off the bench,
Yeah.
gun.
And where's the choice? Shout out to my Sharks. My Sharks prop. He
Nah,
played
yeah.
well.
What
too.
about for Tonga? Give some love to our Tongan. Who do you think stood out for?
Who?
There are so
Nah,
many. There are so
stop.
many.
Nah,
to pick
stop.
one. Nah.
Stop.
Honestly, I would have to say Keon, eh? Like as much as he got funged twice.
Yeah.
He got smacked sideways a couple of times, but he was pretty good that game.
And the whole tournament, He's
And
had
sorry for that game in particular, it was Siwa for me.
Yeah.
Not even that try, but like his work
His
around the
work
ball.
rate, eh?
it was
When you know, like you've been there before,
Yeah.
and you've played in big games,
'Cause
bro.
Samoa would take that first run, make his meters, and then straight after it was Tokia Ho
Tokia Ho,
making.
man.
As I talked recently about games that have really memorable moments, what was your one memorable moment from this game?
Oh. Maybe I would say that little stab through, like I was speaking about in the highlights. That little stab through from Sonny Luke, that was good awareness from him, like because Suali'i was up on the line and you just saw a little space. Because if you look back at the game or the highlights, he was actually tackled, then he got straight back up and then he played the ball, grabbed it and put the little kick in. So I'd say that's a highlight that's what I got from the Tongans anyway.
I think it's Sua's try. That first try kind of set the tone,
It did.
and it kind of just let the Toa boys know that we're in the game. Like, hey, we're here to play.
Because we scored that in like, I think it was the 5th minute.
It was our first set.
Yeah.
It was our first.
And the sets before that, they were on our like in our 20 meters,
Mm.
like, you know, and for us to come all the way back and score on our first game.
It set the tone for the Toa boys as well.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
man, we're here to play.
I know I gave my MMT highlight, but my favorite highlight from Toa, Taylor and me.
Yeah.
Against
yeah.
Keon.
Whipping, eh?
That man, that
we're
was
never a small, even Milford's hit, but we're never a
Little
small.
guy,
Yeah, the little guy
yeah.
gets up.
he
Man,
got
he
him
got
good, in the midsection of
Oh.
he got.
What about you?
Yeah, my highlight is probably hearing that final.
Yeah, the final
like,
whistle.
Honestly,
eh?
I was just so relieved. Like, I think there was all about 30 to 40 seconds left, and they got a 6 again.
Yeah.
And then my heart was racing for real.
Yeah, yeah.
No lie, it was racing. And they, I think it came to the 4th tackle, and Tui tried to grab her through, and it didn't come off, and we pounced on that ball, and we started celebrating already.
Nonetheless, shout out to Tui though.
Yeah,
One of
shout
the
out
local
Tui,
boy,
man.
local boys.
He
out
He
west.
gave it a go away.
West Auckland.
He's been copying it on, you know,
Yeah, on the socials.
just from the Tongan community that I've seen him.
Man, he's OG. Okay, if
Yeah.
you were in there 2017,
Yeah.
Tui was carries.
And Tui's our boy. Me and Mino used to sussa him and at pool.
Shout out to
every
Lima.
every Wednesday we used to smack them at pool. But
Wednesday wind down, baby. Bring it back.
Yeah. No, but man, shout out to Toa for making it to their first semis. The other games that went on was Fiji versus Kiwis.
That was a heck of a game.
Fiji got up for that.
Yeah, man. And like I what I was saying in the preview leading up to that game, once an island team has momentum,
Yeah.
they're gonna carry that momentum, And I think the Kiwis were shell shocked. Like
Yeah.
they were legit. Like when they were down 10-0, they're like, oh crap, these guys are here to play, So they rolled up their sleeves and they just ran hard.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that the Kiwis don't really look like the
Nah,
Kiwis
they
of
don't.
that we're
Yeah.
used to see.
Yeah, and they were expected to be the
Yeah.
favorites in the tournament. And honestly, like Jeff said, as soon as Fiji got a sniff and they got over, man, they were a tough team to stop. I think New Zealand overplayed their hands a few times as well.
Yep.
They tried to score off every play.
Yeah, I
every
agree.
single play was an offload. That definitely won't cut it next
Nah.
week when they play
Yeah.
Australia. But man,
What
our
a great
Pacific
game,
teams
eh?
did well.
Yeah.
This World Cup.
Overall.
Overall, good to see the Cook Islands come through.
Yeah. Yeah.
They played a really good game against
Tonga,
Tonga.
92-10.
I mean, against
Don't worry,
their
cookies,
first game.
we got them for
their
you.
first game when they got up. PNG as well.
Yeah.
Paboa when
They just they
when
fell
they
short against England.
when and Tonga when they played Tonga and
Tonga.
then Fiji and Tonga as well. Man,
But how crazy is it that we're seeing like the best system in our game, like in all these teams in Penrith, right?
Yeah.
So you talk about the Penrith influence in Samoa is Jerome Luai,
Yeah.
Sonny Luke in Tonga. You know, he was pretty influential in that game.
Yeah.
Fisher Harris and the Kiwis,
Yeah.
and then you look at Fiji. That's
Fiji.
Taruva.
Yeah,
Taruva.
Oh, gone.
Bro,
He was
Taruva's a
gone.
gun.
Gane.
He's
yeah.
a starter anywhere else.
Bro,
He's a starter, at
weapon.
least a starter.
Like, People were saying he outplayed Joey Manu.
Yeah.
yeah.
And Joey Manu had a
I
mean
can't push
game.
back on that
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
Cause
He was mean.
and even Coruscant and Kikau,
yeah.
Yeah.
man,
No,
they
they
just
were-
know. Hey, you just know
Mm.
class when you watch them play. But
Yeah.
it's all about 685. It's all about the
And,
tour wins.
yeah, the other game that was on was PNG versus England. PNG
yeah.
brothers, they fell short to England, but hopefully we can get up for you for you guys and represent our islands and our indigenous people as well when we go up against England this week.
I think that's the beauty of being Samoan and just being islander in general. It's like you love to see it, like when PNG gets up, when Tonga gets up, when the cookies get up. As long as it's not against your own team.
Yeah.
But
So
you
true.
love to see it, eh? You
Yeah.
know?
And it's good for the English. I think
Yeah.
it's good for their rugby league or their
brand of Super
international.
League, yeah.
Yeah. And the brand of Super League has always been inferior
Yeah.
to the NRL. So it's good for them. They've built momentum since the 660 win. But I think there's an upset on the cards this weekend.
Anyway, on
There's an
that
upset.
note, let's preview the
You
semi-finals.
didn't finish the other, the Australia versus Lebanon.
Oh,
Yeah, we all knew that what was going to happen. Yeah,
shout out to Lebanon.
We'll move on anyway.
But yeah, just to preview the semi-final. The first one is on Saturday. It's Kiwis versus Australia. Oi.
Bam, bam, bam,
If
bam.
the Kiwis play the way that the Kiwis have been playing,
Oh,
No chance.
no
Come on.
chance, eh?
Yeah.
No chance.
But I think the Kiwis will get up for this game.
Yeah.
Because I think they tend to play down to their competition, but then they also tend to play up to their competition, depending on who. Obviously, Australia are probably the best team in the world, so they're going to play up to them. I think it's going to be a close game, to be honest. Eh?
Yeah, I think Australia will be too good. I think it's hard to turn around a performance like they did against Fiji. They can definitely do it. The Kiwis can turn around and actually it's the structure. Eh?
Yeah.
And it's their they have playmaking halves, which is good, but I think they just need that management going into playing a team like Australia.
Yep.
Which
I
I
agree.
think, Australia, I think I'm going to go from strength to strength and actually blow them out of the park.
yeah. I mean, ideally, I wouldn't like to see any of the big three countries in the final.
Yeah.
Like, I wish that was that Samoa Tonga game.
Yeah.
It was
But it is what it is. If the Kiwis go through, which I'm hoping they do,
Yep.
and I mean 685 tour going through, it's a win-win for me.
Yep.
New Zealand win,
100%.
Samoa win, but
Just as long as one of those teams.
yeah,
gets
yeah,
through.
yeah.
And I can see a world where New Zealand win that game.
yeah.
Like I think that their forward pack is probably the best in the World Cup, like right now.
Yeah,
Like and
I would say so.
and if they come in with the attitude to monster Australia's pack,
Yeah.
which they can do,
Mm.
they've got the best props in the game right now. I
Yeah,
think
Fish.
Tapine and Fish and Moses Leota rolling around somewhere.
Is he injured?
I
I
don't
think
even
he's been
know
injured,
what
eh?
he's doing.
Yeah. I think the selections just have to be on point.
Yeah.
Because but that's the thing with having too many good players is that now you're gonna try and play everyone, but you just play your best players at their positions, and just let them execute the game.
Who was their fullback coming in before Joey Manu?
It was always gonna be Joey Manu. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was always gonna
Oh,
be
well.
Joey Manu. So who do we got winning? Everyone Kiwis?
I got the Kangaroos.
Oh yep,
Yep.
Kangaroos.
My heart says Kiwis, but realistically, I think the Kangaroos take this.
No, I think the Kiwis can do it. I think
As a
they munch the pack, then they'll
I'm
win.
with you there. Like I said, they
The
play
only
up to
thing
their
that concerns
competition.
me is their goalkeeping.
Rapana,
The bloody toe hacks going on from
Yeah.
Joe Rapana. But it's working somehow.
Yeah.
he clutched it.
Yeah,
he
he
clutched
did,
it.
he
That's
did.
the,
Nah,
the
shit.
Fiji game.
Let's go Kiwis. Second game of the semi-finals.
The game of the week.
Game of the
Yeah.
week, baby.
The rematch.
Redemption round.
The run it back round.
Another 3:30 a.m. game. Stop doing this to us, man. Nah, yeah. What is it? England versus Samoa. The
Love
rematch.
hearing
Eh?
that.
Give us your thoughts,
Rematch.
lads.
Redemption, baby.
Redemption.
It definitely won't be the first game.
Definitely won't be
It
660.
won't be 660. But Toa gonna get up. And
Let's
Toa
go,
got something
baby.
to prove and nothing to lose. So I think they're gonna get up. And yeah, England have had it quite easy coming.
Yeah.
Cruising.
They're basically since that
They've had the
Samoa
dream
team,
run, eh? Yeah.
they've cruised right through to the semis. Samoa played a really good first half, not the best, but they were scrambling
Mhm.
and they
Mm.
were still in the game.
Yeah.
If they fix a few things, come
Yeah.
this weekend, we'll have enough to get over.
Yeah. Give me your X factor.
My X factor would be Luai
Yeah?
again. Yeah, for
Cool.
Toa, he needs to just not do anything flashy and anything more than he's already doing,
Yeah.
but just kind of bring that. Just be clinical. Bring that Penrith mentality.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Every fight for every ball,
Yeah.
chase everything, and be clinical. Passes and everything. Too many drop balls in that Tonga game cost us heaps of momentum
Yeah, we
and,
can't do that against
and
England.
opportunities. We can't afford to do that against Australia. So
Mm.
Luai Romies for me.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, logically you're thinking that England have been here multiple times, so they have the experience.
Right.
But they never faced this team.
Not
with this.
twice.
They've never faced this team twice. They've never faced a team with a chip on their shoulders.
Yes.
And no one holds grudges like Samoa's do. Okay?
Oh, we're petty. We're a petty bunch.
Yeah. I mean, bro, gotta back Samoa on this.
Yeah.
We have to do it for Tonga.
Yeah.
Do it for Tonga. Do it for PNG.
We have to.
Do it for the cookies.
Fiji.
Star. X Factor.
Ah, man. I'm probably looking at Bolo to lead from the front.
Yeah, nice.
And to really just take it to them.
Yeah.
You know, take it straight to their face.
Yeah.
And rough them up and take it in the mouth. Just as Aaron loves it. But yeah, and I guess just getting that go forward for the backs to recover. And if Milf plays the same way he does, just steady, calm, easy, and we should be okay.
We should get over.
Nice. Spoken like someone who watched the game. Spoken like someone who got
Speaking like someone who's got Spark Sports. Trash.
Nah, I'm the same. You know me, I'm always someone who says never bet with your heart, but this week that's just Toa 685 for the win. And I think just like you guys, we need to be better around the park when errors were high in that game for us.
Yeah.
And we can't do that against the quality England side. But I think my X factor is the same as Chris. I think Junior Bolo is to lead from the front again for us.
Yeah.
The last time we played them, their forward pack absolutely munched us.
Yeah.
And I think if we're to bang with these guys, it's got to be Junior Bolo and Josh Barley and Royce. Our whole forward pack.
The whole forward pack
just ripping them a new one.
Yeah.
They got to bang hard.
They got to bang hard like May Whanga Kolomatangi. No, but like the last game we played them, Bridges absolutely and Bradley.
Yeah. They killed us.
And John bloody Elliot Whitehead. They all just monstered us.
Yep.
So we can't do that going forward.
Yeah. Nah, shout out to all the teams shout out to England, our opponent.
But we've won our final, and that was today. We were like, whatever happens now,
we can go home happy.
Yeah. All I wanted to say,
now, that's it.
my X factor for this game is going to be Stephen Crichton. Stephen Crichton always steps up in big games. The moments I remember him is those intercepts. He's always got an intercept on him. So expect Stephen Crichton to intercept the ball and score a try. But honestly, 685, let's go. Redemption, baby.
Great analysis. Interception. Come on, Jeff. What is this? Is that your game plan?
But honestly, he always has a great moment in him, and especially in big games. If you've watched the last few finals, especially for Penrith, he's always come up with a big play. So I'm expecting Stephen Crichton to come up with a big play because he's that good.
If it comes down to the wire, then
it's going to come down to the wire.
Beauty.
That's us.
Well, time will tell, fellas.
So, baby, let's go.
685 for your speakers.
Now listen, there's something that you've been missing. If you come far ways in the alley, run when you see it coming up.